Avenger once again, and welcome to another podcast. Sorry I couldn't do it yesterday. I was just too tired and, distraught. But I'm here. Let's get it done. It's Batman and Harley Quinn. An animated movie, a PG-13 animated movie, not a Lego one this time. So this one's a little bit more edgy and not for kids. So let's get it started. It's 74 minutes long. I haven't seen this for a while. I bought it at the dollar store a long time ago. DC Comics. They're moving forward because unlike Sony that did these bad villain movies, at least they're not making bad villain movies. After Joker Folie à Doof, they learned their lesson, hopefully. Yep, Star Labs. That's in where the Flash is from, Star City. That looks like a Swamp Thing, but I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's him or not. Hey, heterosexual guy, this is an underrated animated movie. Yeah, and it's pretty violent, too. It's not a kid's movie. This one is way more violent than the last couple of DC movies. There's Poison Ivy. That's Clancy Brown. They think that because it's animated, it's for children. It's not. Read the rating right on the back of the box like this. That's why physical media helps. You see that rating? PG-13. That means it's not for your kids. Unless your kids are 13 or older, they're not going to understand what's going on. And why there's blood in a cartoon? Well, because some DC properties are animated and they're not for kids. Look at Creature Commandos. That just came out and it is not for kids. Oh, God, no. Kevin Conroy, may he rest in peace, man. Melissa Rauch, she's Harley Quinn in this time, not Tara Strong. I'm Harley. Paige Brewster, she's Poison Ivy, and she has a sexy voice if you've seen Unaccompanied Minors. Lauren Lester as Nightwing. Kevin Michael Richardson, he's the voice of that guy. I thought it was Clancy Brown. Some people didn't like this because they thought Harley was annoying. Did you see the Tara Strong version? Or Margot Robbie? They annoyed me way more. Arlene Sorkin never annoyed me in the animated series. She's cute and she's, funny and she's, a bit weird. But again, it's the character in the comics. She's not a bisexual freak that wears booty shorts. That's not the Harley Quinn in the comics. Not in the original comics. She wears red and black. That's the original Harley Quinn outfit. Based on DC Comics. Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing this. Sam Liu directed it. Just because this animation looks cute doesn't mean it's for kids. I know what's good for kids and what's not. Inside Out 2 is for kids. Moana 2 is for kids. Wicked Part 1 is for kids. Not this. Not Creature Commandos. I miss him, man. Thank you, Kevin Conroy. I miss you so much, man. Don't worry, I'm not going to cry. It's been 2 years. No Joker in this one. For some reason, they kept the Joker out of this because Mark Hamill was busy doing the freaking Star Wars sequel trilogy, unfortunately. I think this was 2015, right? '17, yes. The same year as The Last Jedi. Again, take that and shove it, Disney. That movie was 2.5 hours. This is an hour and 14. Even Red One is only an hour and 50-some minutes. Some water. Hold on. Swamp Thing's not a villain, though. He's an anti-hero. Because he does kill. It's like Man-Thing. The Floronic Man. This is a good movie. I think it's underrated. It's not as bad. Green Team. Conroy had the coolest voice for Batman. Because she's not straight. According to the comics, she's bisexual. Why? Because some writers are just into women and men at the same time. So they got to put it in the comics. That's why Constantine is bisexual. Because reasons. Get it? Wink, wink. Not a kid's movie. We know Batman. This movie is good. The animation is still very, very, very good. I don't want hand-drawn animation to not exist anymore, like physical media. Who knows? This could get signed at a Comic-Con if Melissa goes to the thing, because, you know, Kevin passed away, so it's too late. I don't get why parents today would even bother paying attention to the rating system, because their kids watch everything. There's a reason Disney Plus has a lock now, so your kids don't watch a movie that's too violent for them. Violence will it will scar your kid. It didn't scar me because I knew it wasn't real, but I didn't see rated R movies in the 80s. I couldn't. I was too young. I miss Kevin Hill. Saw pandemic. They say the world pandemic. COVID. I know because I had it in 2022. Took us. My son. Why? Who was that? Jessica Cruz? Yeah, there's sexual references. There's no nudity in the movie. Because this is not R like The Killing Joke. This girl's dressed up as Catwoman, Supergirl. Hell yeah! Again, who are the biggest comic book readers? I'll tell you. 90% of them are heterosexual men. Heterosexual. Yeah, she grabs her anus. See, Josh, this is what happens to guys that you know get canceled because they put their hands where they're not supposed to. Again, you shouldn't put your hands where they don't belong. Ask P. Diddy. Ask Bill Cosby. Or Jonathan Majors. Even if he's innocent, he should have been chasing somebody. You don't do that. You don't put your hands on someone without their consent. Got it? Even when I had to get my picture with my princess at Comic-Con, I had to ask her. I didn't just say, hey, Princess Peach, why don't you make a scene with me? I'm like, no, I don't do that. I know how to ask. Everything 97 cents. A liquor store again. Not a kids movie. A bar. The red and black, I like that better than the red and blue. Mainly because it just makes her look like a Barbie doll instead of Harley. She got good ease. Yeah. This is calm compared to what Sarah Strong was doing as Harley. That was loud and annoying. BFF or girlfriend. You know, because again, in some iterations, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Masks. I have to wear masks a lot in this decade. Nightwing. The girl is attractive. What can we say? When Bruce Timm wrote her in, or Paul Dini wrote her in the comics, what do you expect? Again, women that dress like that at Comic-Con are going to get noticed. It's a sexy look. When it's not the slutty Suicide Squad version that I didn't like. But that was just too much. I'm like, really? You got to make her wear booty shorts that are too big, too small for her? Yeah. Not a fan. Sorry. At least Melissa is American, not an Australian pretending to be. Hey, you push the buttons, Dick Grayson. Ooh. Yeah, someone hit. Mm-hmm. 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 She said she didn't want to join you, and she meant it. That's probably why they made her bisexual, because when Joker hits her or whatever, or, it's like, I give the jokes around here, and then he yells at her, and she gets offended and decided to have a second option. That's not for me. Sorry. There is no second option for me. It's either a female or nothing. You guys know me. My tendency. I mean, for crying out loud, I have a woman on my profile. Brie Larson. I'll always adore her. I don't care what she does. As long as she doesn't pull a Weinstein, I'll be fine. No. It's from another. No, this movie's not that bad. You're still laughing. No, we can't. You're a Heidi Ho? You're not a criminal anymore. You're so cute. Yes, she was in The Big Bang Theory, but I never watched the whole show. The lead actor is gay, and there's way too many characters. I heard it's got nerdy humor, but still, if I want to do nerdy humor, I'll go to Comic-Con. I live it. I don't talk about it. I live it. Bad hair. You are so cute. Yeah. This is a performance, not an annoyance. She has the Jersey Shore accent, which is fine. Doesn't bother me when they get an actress that can pull it off. Not a foreigner like Margot Robbie forcing it down your throat. Wait. Gotta put this up. You guys can hear me. They have to show her. Is it my fault that I'm attracted to it? Yeah, she bends over again because men watch these movies. Heterosexual men. Why do you think Denise Richards' line was so long? Because a bunch of, randy heterosexual men wanted her to sign everything. Oh, sign my poster, sign my toy, sign my face. I'm like, no, they do. Yeah, I'm very choosy too. Again, the men that wrote these comics, it's not disgusting. It's not. It's gonna live forever. Man, Paige Brewster's voice is sexy. It's like Lake Bell's voice. I'm like, yes, Josh, I am attracted to that. Despite what they did to her in the Harley Quinn cartoon, listen to her. Listen. Really listen. Don't listen with your brain. Listen with your ears. Like, oh, it's feminine. Who knew that I want to listen to a beautiful voice, a feminine, sweet, feminine voice, sultry voice. She did the voice of Audrey in the 1998 Godzilla cartoon. Uh-oh. Yeah. They had Harley bending over. I'm like, again, the makers of this saw the what worked in Suicide Squad. She's still a girl. That makeup does not. This isn't the Killing Joke where Batgirl is throwing herself at Batman. I'm like, where did that come from? Was that even in the comic? It's not. It's not. They just forced it in there to be like, oh, they like each other. I'm like, no, they're like more like partners than lovers, guys. She kissed him too in the animated series. Again, she is a girl. That doesn't like erase when she puts the costume on. Mm-hmm. Sociopath. In Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey, they should have brought back Arlene Sorkin to do the voice. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was live action. And the thing is, Harley's not even the Birds of Prey. With this ink. Get it? We're 24 minutes in, so. See, there's curse words in this. That guy. There's a Jewish guy. How long is Journey? Let's see, the first one. 92 minutes, 94 minutes. Okay. That's short enough for tomorrow and Wednesday, and that's it. I'm not doing a podcast Thursday through Sunday because I need to recover from my surgery. Even the music is pretty catchy. She's acrobatic. This is why this wasn't in theaters, because parents would think this, oh, it's a cute kids movie, right? It's not a kids movie. Sonic 3 will be for kids because it's a PG, so that's pretty much a kids movie. PG-13, R, and NC-17, etc. are not for children. Or MA if you're watching stuff on streaming. It's a good chase scene. There it goes. Compared to Tara Strong, this is way better of a performance. It doesn't grate on my nerves. It can't, because I'm like, it's not Margot Robbie or Tara Strong. They're two of the worst Harley Quinn voices I've ever heard. It hurt me. I only saw this once. Yes, Josh, but you remember it. You remember this girl. Because it's voiced by a woman. Arlene Sorkin would have been proud, Melissa. Never be ashamed of this performance, because I have seen way worse performances this year. On December 13th, 2024, my grandmother passed away from cancer. She was suffering. I'm sorry, Brennan. I'm sorry. May she rest in peace. I want to keep this thing light, so rest in peace to your grandmother. But this podcast, even if this is a DC movie, it's not dark and depressing. It's got some darkness to it, but it's got a lighter tone. I do, but I haven't seen Melissa in anything else since. Well, you didn't see Big Bang Theory? Well, I like her voice. She's also done that new Night Court show. I'm like, look at her. Blonde, white, and beautiful. What's not to like? It's not like she's British. That would have hurt me. Blue Haven, 15 miles. Yeah, I know the feeling, Harley. This is the scene that's the worst scene in the movie. Why? You didn't have to fart. Got the fart, yeah. A fart joke in a PG-13 movie. Hey, I've seen Adam Sandler's movies. Open a window, please. Gotham Gas, get it? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, again, that wasn't necessary, guys. They didn't even put a fart joke in Suicide Squad. I guess, haha, the kids are going to laugh at that, right? No kids watch this movie. It's not a kid's movie. Maybe a 13-year-old. He loves to dance. Yeah, look, there's a clown there. No, I've seen worse. The last nightmare I had was about a bunch of rampaging monkeys for some reason. That's why I'm not seeing Gladiator 2. Yeah. See, this is a musical number, Jafalia Doof. Harley is in this movie more than Falia Doof. Yes, sing, fellas, sing. Yep, she's twerking. She's not Melissa Benoist, but who is, you know? She's still the most gorgeous Melissa I've ever seen. Period. These guys have some amazing voices. Yeah, that's nice, Brennan. Is that supposed to be Zatanna? It looks like her. I remember them from the 60s show. Guys can sing really well. I'm a baby. Years. That was good. See? Falia Doof, you don't have to make your movie 2 hours. Make it short and sweet. Yep, again, the finger, because it's a PG-13 movie. They do a lot of butt shots. Again, history books, John. That's nice. La phone. Batman is not amused. Again, that's a reference to the '89 film. The song is pretty catchy too. Again, they're singing well in this movie, and this is not a musical. See, this has something that Falia Doof will never have. Talent, good writing, good pacing. 2019, Brendan? Well, I didn't know who you were because back in 2019 I had a different channel. Because 2019 I was still on my old channel, and then I got another channel in 2020, and now I got this one because, again, bad thing. Let him at least have a drink first. It does the body good. He's taking his utility belt off. Of course, yep, the 60s show. That's probably why Josh only seen it once. Oh, my balls. Again, not a kid's movie. Yeah, it was. The songs were fun. They didn't feel forced in there. They're in a... Booster Gold? See, Josh, a character we have not seen in a movie yet. No, James Gunn, I don't want Chris Pratt paying him. Get another actor that's younger, who's not pretentious, and will be funny. Booster Gold is a cool character. Meh. So they put subtitle. I know Booster Gold, but it can't be done. You say that, Josh, you're wrong. Any character can be done with good writing. Any. I didn't even know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were until James Gunn made his movie. I remember the Groot saying, "I am Groot." I'm like, who's this character? Rats. It can't be done. You say you can't. I say you can. It's not like James Gunn is going to use every character from Snyder's universe and redo them. No. Just the important ones, like Superman and Batman. During the 80s, he was born in 1968 also. He's in his 50s. I hope Paige Brewster goes to Comic-Con next year. She could sign this or my copy of the Godzilla cartoon. Not every character can be done. Yes, they can. Booster Gold has a following. He's not a villain either, so it won't be like Morbius and Kraven the Hunter. It flopped, Josh. Are you happy? Yeah, I should be. I knew it was going to fail. Because you be pessimistic about it just like sometimes. No, I won't be pessimistic. If you get a good actor who's not Chris Pratt, it can work. There's other actors that are blonde that can play the role better. Swamp Water. It's 1:30 already. 40 minutes in, so we're about halfway through the movie. 24. When I was at Comic-Con in Houston, the late Shannon Doherty was there. Oh, may she rest in peace. It's too bad I didn't get to meet her. Butcher has a following, then why he's not involved or talking about much? Because he's obscure. He's not a Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman. Flash is better, I know, but Booster Gold is a good character. It's like Gwenpool. You get the right writers and people that worked on Deadpool, you can get it done. I think she could work better in a miniseries on Disney Plus. You're gonna change the soul into plants? She's cute. Plus, I like that they kept the original Harley Quinn outfit, not the booty shorts and the different hair color. I just don't like that look. That's the slutty Harley Quinn, not the classic. When I was at Comic Con in Houston, I saw Albert Englund. Yep, he's an icon. Hopefully, I'll get to meet him next year. No, he could heal himself like Wolverine. Take that, plank guy. I want to see her. DC can't just make the same characters and just redo them because that'll be a rehash. Superman, they had to reboot him. Cavill was not working. And Batman, we already got the Batman, so we don't need another reboot. Give some more obscure DC characters a chance. Peacemaker worked, even though his second season disappeared because Gunn's had to work on Superman and Creature Commandos. It's hard to work on 3 projects at once. Trust me, I know. Yeah, Harley's gonna die in a fire. Yeah, that never happened in the comics. Yeah, Joker doesn't need to be here. They gave Harley Quinn the spotlight. Me and my dad got a photo with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Oh yeah, that was at Comic Con where in New York 2 years ago. We're getting Batman in the new DCU, and I could give characters a chance. There's not a lot. No, of course not, Josh. Tevye is the one that's the expert. Adam Eve, you're lucky you spared her. I'm like, she's played by a gorgeous voice actress, Jillian Jacobs, who's completely different from Karen. And also, she's a redheaded character with pink shorts, and very feminine. See, Dick Grayson is funny in this movie. Yeah, he brings some levity to this movie. Him and Harley, he got speared in the chest. He got a stake in his heart. And did I mention the voice acting is awesome in this movie? You should have hated her. Why? Because she's feminine. I'd look at a girl and I process in my brain in a few seconds. I know if I want to be around them or not. It's really not that hard. Yeah, somebody dies in this movie. Because again, it is a DC movie. They have to have some kind of death of a character. See, there's no dialogue. It's just a look. It's good. Good. See, this is called visual storytelling. Gotham City, 10 miles, Main Street, next exit. See, that works. Just a stare and the beautiful music in the background. DC, even if they're lesser affairs on animation, they know how to visually storytell. It's not annoyance like Batman and Robin or Superman 4. Any character can work. You can't say nothing can work. Craven didn't work because, gee, I wonder why. There's no Spider-Man. It's R-rated, so kids can't go see it. And he got a British actor playing a Russian. Again, take that in your face, Sony. How dare you do that to me? You cast 2 Spider-Men that are British and you have to make the villains too? Yeah, no thanks. It wasn't... I didn't want to do it. It was those yams. Oh, those nasty, delicious yams. I had fun experience. Me too. Comic-Con is my nirvana, Brennan. Every single Comic-Con I've been to, I feel like a king going into a kingdom. I really do. Especially this year. I was Mario and everybody, a lot of people acknowledged me and I was so happy. Next year, I'm going to be Luigi at the Brooklyn Comic-Con. Green eyes. I'm not going to ask for a lot with girls, Josh. You know what I want. Going green. Our body's getting all green. I went to 3 Comic-Cons this year. I went to 2. I went to 2 of them. In the same state, just, you know, one in Manhattan and one in Brooklyn. I'm eco-friendly. I recycle every week. It's what I must do. Just dress normal, because in terms of character, it depends on the character that people will react to. Miles gets a big reaction. Mainly comic book characters, video game characters, and characters, girls that wear really sexy outfits or dresses. That helps. She's likable here. As weird as she is and as over the top, at least she's more likable here. She's not grating on my nerves. There's always enough people dressing up as Miles. Yeah, and you saw Living Proof and Blade. You don't do tattoos. Blade doesn't need a tattoo. That's not what makes him Blade. There's the Batwing. There's some CG in it. It's very little, though. It's not the whole film. Yeah, she's the only major female character in this movie. It's her and Ivy. That's it. There's... But I don't remember Blade having tattoos in the animation department. Oh, Kevin Conroy, man, he's a voice that I'll never forget. I'll never survive the veggie apocalypse. That's funny. That's an original joke. He's so cute. He is so cute. Crying makes her vulnerable. Mm-hmm. Contingency plans are actually good. At the NostalgiaCon on December, I met Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy. Yeah, he's great. And Jim Cummings, yeah, that's cool. I want to meet them. Hopefully next year they don't die. Yeah, thankfully they didn't show that. This is yeah, it has some dark moments, but it does have some levity in it, and it's not forced. That gave me the that gave me that's a good point. It's not a Boy Scout. Superman is a Boy Scout. This year we had too many people dying. I know, and it's going to happen again next year, but not as much. Ivy in live action, they're going to do it. That's a good. That's a good line. While it's still in my mouth, yeah. There's a double entendre. Fleischer. At the two Comic Cons in Louisiana in March, Texas, I met Scott Innes, yeah, the voice of Shaggy. I remember him from the video game Scooby Doo and the First Frights on the Nintendo Wii. That's annoying. That's annoying, but Harley's not annoying in this movie. I don't find her annoying because she's not dialed up to 11. Like Tara Stone's like, I'm Harley and I'm really loud. And it just got on my nerves. You know it. You saw my last two podcasts, you know. Uh-oh. My vines have a crush on you. No, there's no bad puns like Batman and Robin. And Batman's not shaking his head like this, like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am Groot. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Marvel, not DC. Before. No, they don't kiss in this version because this is not this this is not the cartoon that's on Max that is super violent and they have F bombs. Fun fact, John, my aunt friend knows Scott Innes. My aunt told me her friend was on the speaker with Scott Innes. My aunt. Well, that's cool. There's a lot of characters that I don't know. There's a lot of characters I don't know either, but if you give them a chance, they can grow on you. That's true. Yep. Well, that's for Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad. Because it wasn't like Harley was done better there either. I'm sorry. She felt like a secondary character in that movie. She was only there to like be there. The two standouts in that movie were Peacemaker and Ratcatcher 2. Yes. The two people that were in Fast and the Furious 10. That was awesome. This is very Harley centric, but it's not. It doesn't bother me. It's worse when it's an actress I don't like doing Harley's voice or acting foolish. Oh yeah. Yep, it's a snake. Well, what they did to her in Batman and Robin did suck, because Uma Thurman's one of the sexiest women in the world, and they made her look like a drag queen. I'm like, why would you do that? She's gorgeous. Look at her. She's still a knockout to this day. Quentin Tarantino didn't realize that when he cast her in Kill Bill. She never worked with him again. Trust me, she's better off because he has a foot fetish for women. He doesn't do a close-up of men's feet. It's always women's feet. I meant the original voice for Arnold and Gerald. It's not that every character is going to work for me. I know that, Josh. We already know that. We all know that you hated Ironheart. You don't like Kate Bishop. I get it. I get it. Because they didn't meet your expectations. Well, I don't like Yelena. I'm still seeing Thunderbolts next year. Just not the week it comes out. Same thing with the Fantastic Four. Half the cast I don't care for. Sorry. There should have been a fantastic casting, and it was not, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't want to be a vegetable. I eat vegetables. I don't want to be one. Yeah, I saw this movie years ago in the basement, and I was like, it's fun. That's right, girls. Fight each other. Even in animation, this is sexy to me. Right in the bosom. There's just something sensual about a woman just, you know, jumping on top of each other like this. At least this is interesting. What, you want to grab some bosom? Sorry, this is not the cartoon for you. I met Marty Grapestein, who voiced Courage. Oh yeah, that cartoon was weird. He was too attracted to annoy me. 61 minutes in. You're so you're so cute. It works. A woman's tears have a superpower, Josh. Trust me. They do. This is surprisingly heartwarming. Yes. Again, they're girls. Girls feel a lot. And no, they're not holding each other for that reason, in case you guys are wondering. We know. What? What made me give you a chance at Haley? Is just Haley is good in the flesh, Josh. You know it. Her being a cartoon is not going to last forever. She started crying like, and it works. That was surprisingly touching. I don't know. I didn't cry because again, I'm a guy. I know I cry more when guys hug or they're very emotional. Like in the Haunted Mansion remake when this guy, the Keith Stanfield was crying. I was bawling like a baby because I felt that pain. Eva Carlton is Auga. I mean, look at her in the Really Loud House. She could have played that. She could have played that role like as an annoying twat, and she was not. She was cutesy and very had a great sense of fashion. I saw Gray. Yeah, I didn't meet her because she does too many voice acting jobs. Gray is like in a cartoon every year. At least next year she's taking a break. Good. I could use it. That's right, girl. Ooh, he sucker punched her. See, they're bleeding. Screaming meat. You hear that? It's the winds of change. You saw the animals are leaving the swamp. Fireflies, butterflies. This is an awesome entrance, even though it's near the end of the film. Mm-hmm. He looks awesome here. You don't have the Joker, but he had another green character here. That is awesome. Look how big he is. We know. And his voice is awesome as well. If Elizabeth Loud gets another movie, yeah, I liked her I did like her as the sheriff in Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think she was that bad. Mm-hmm. When I was at NostalgiaCon, I saw Mauricio March. I saw him. I just didn't meet him last year. It's just a cameo, Harley. Sorry. Yeah, it's a great entrance and a great exit. Mm-hmm. I didn't see Five Nights at Freddy. She was good in it. I liked her and Josh Hutcherson. Yeah, Matthew Lillard is not in it that much. I've seen worse video game movies, Josh. Trust me. Look at my channel. Why is that guy laughing so much? Yep, fire. They kissed her. You're cute. And that was Batman and Harley Quinn. That was fun. Not PG-13 movie that's not for kids, and it had some nods to the 60s show, and it's fun. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Yeah, the Rhino. Rhino. Who's Rhino? I have no idea who Rhino is. I guess it was that guy at the bar. Wait, there's a scene at the end. They set him on fire. That's it, yeah. Let me just check if there's a scene at the end. Wait, that's it. Yeah, I'll just stop it here. It's a fun movie, and I recommend you guys watching it. I don't know if it's on Max anymore, but they definitely still have it on physical media. I'm going to keep this in case Melissa goes to Comic-Con next year. She could sign it for me. Yeah. This is a lot of fun, guys. See, I like doing these DC movies. They're short, sweet, and to the point. They don't have to go 3 hours long. So thanks for watching. The guys on my chat acknowledge me, and I'll do another podcast tomorrow. So see you in the next one.